A homecoming in the truest sense of the term. 19,000 plus passing through the gates of Dana J. Dykhouse Stadium for the first time in nearly a month to see their beloved and top-ranked South Dakota State Jackrabbits square off with Youngstown State in the 110th Hobo Day football game. How is everybody doing? Alongside our head coach, Curtis Riggs, I am Jay Elson. Curtis, this place, of course, never...
Playing in front of another sellout crowd on a beautiful day is going to make things go by pretty well here.
Kickoff from Andrew Lastofka is taken deep by Angel Johnson, and what a start this would be. Johnson makes the kicker miss, and he's into the open field. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, South Dakota State. Listen to him, Curtis. Yeah, they've been waiting a long time.
A lot of people are still coming in. They're wondering what's going on. They know it's something good. Boy, what a way to start off Hobo Days right there. Explosive play, well blocked. You and I can see it perfectly. Just a huge tunnel for Angel to run through. No one even touched him, and then he just outran everybody.
That was Josh Wilkins on the kickoff for Youngstown.
He didn't even give him a chance.
So on for the extra point is Hunter Dustman. It's up and through, and very, very quickly in Brookings. Almost 500 on the season. Looking to throw here on third down. Didn't get his feet set. Receiver fell down. In coverage out there was Colby Humphrey, the transfer from Northern Arizona, who's been so good for this South Dakota State defense. 25. He'll give it off to Amar Johnson. Left side, big hole. Johnson into the open field. Almost got through a tackle, and had he might still be running, but a great pickup on first down for Amar Johnson.
Wow. And this
Griffin Wilde, the receiver, in motion to the right side. Gronowski looking 18's way the whole way, and he climbs the ladder, makes the catch to the sideline, and that'll be a first down for South Dakota State inside. 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown was how we started, as Chase Mason gets a carry, the backup quarterback into the open field. Good block on the edge from Wilde, and Mason sidesteps another defender into the end zone. Touchdown, South Dakota State, 38 yards.
And that's a wrinkle that you show because it's going to be a good play for you, and Mason is a good runner, but it also is something that teams in the future have to prepare for, because you know there's other plays that come off of this play, having a quarterback that can also run like that.
First possession of the day. Just the second time this year they've had an opening possession result in a healthy and every bit as good as advertised here in 2024 for SDSU. Finds King out in the flat all by himself. First positive play of note for Youngstown State here as they've heated up here over the last few weeks. Certainly up to 12 now, under pressure again. Brungard showing off his legs. He's a good runner of the football, and he's into South Dakota State territory. Got the first down. Missouri Valley Football Conference so far this season. True dual threat. Calling the signals for the Penguins. Ethan Wright, the running back, finds a hole. He's into the second level. Tripped up at the back end by Colton Tilfer, but now it's number 8 in all of FCS. Youngstown needs to get to the 28-yard line of South Dakota State. Brungard finds a man. There's Tom Zach, and they'll move the sticks again. It's 1st and 10. Penguins cover him up on the edge. Pressure again generated up the middle, looking toward the end zone. Beatham in coverage, and he breaks it up. Dallas Beatham has done a whole lot of that in his career here in Brookings, and makes an excellent play in the end zone there to force a 5 of 6 on the year. One of the top kickers in the Missouri Valley Football Conference last year, and he knocks it through to get Youngstown State on the scoreboard. So the Penguins respond to 14 straight for the season. They throw 5 interceptions, most efficient day he had from the quarterback spot last week. And here's Johnson again, looking to be disruptive again, and he's thrown down into Youngstown State territory, but Angel Johnson having himself a day here.
And it's the second level that either they're going to make the tackle or we're getting big runs.
Voorhees into the game at running back now. Designed run for Gronowski, and he has not been doing this as much of late. Handoff goes to Johnson, wants the edge, inside the 10, Johnson fighting for the pylon, he'll come up a little bit short. The Integra red zone so far this season with 16 touchdowns. Johnson into the end zone, they're gonna say he's short. Boy, he had half his body into the end zone.
Well, the Jackrabbit offensive line, though, is blocking up front.
Gronowski keeps it himself. Did he get there? No signal yet. Still no signal. There it is. Touchdown, South Dakota State. Out of Mark Gronowski's illustrious career, and the Jackrabbits strike again here late in the first quarter.
You know, pulling himself out of a pile where everyone's jumping on.
Gronowski's a big guy, certainly at 225 pounds, but the guys he's going up against are for the Penguins. Running backs have not had much room to work. 3rd and 11 for Brungard. Short drop, finds Cyrus Trow, and he's got the first down. They've been good on 3rd down to keep these last couple of drives alive.
Well, and great decision making
for the redshirt freshman out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. Play action this time. Brungard looking to stretch the field. Waiting there to make the interception for South Dakota State. That's Dallas Beatum. This will be number 12 for his career, and he takes it all the way down to about the 25 of Youngstown State.
Transition.
So Voorhees in the backfield this time as Prejean caught his first career touchdown last week at UNI. He's the man in motion. Gronowski, though, keeps it himself, and he's ridden down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, South Dakota. Jacks come out, same formation. Tight end is Davin Stoffel, moves to the left side. Give it off to Amar Johnson, wide open, walks into the end zone. Touchdown, South Dakota State.
Well, and this is something Amar Johnson saw pre-snap. I mean, he knows where the play's going, but he looks out there, crashes down. Easy walk-in touchdown for Amar Johnson.
This Jackrabbit offense is humming right now, Curtis. Dustman stays perfect in that category on the air. 11-27.
Playing machine.
So 3rd down, 3 yards to go for Brungard. Has Trow on the out. It's a 1st down for Youngstown out across the 40-yard line. But we talked a little bit earlier, Curtis, about Brungard, pressure in his face, rolls left, and there's just nowhere to throw the football. Colt Seacrest, the tight end, was there, Curtis, but he had a man running step for step with him. That play was really going to go nowhere, even if he did get. Working right now within this program. Gronowski back to throw, steps up into the pocket, finds a wide open tight end over the middle. That's David Alpers making the catch. He's got a 1st down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 10. Here's Angel Johnson, who's had a big day and a little bit bigger now, making all kinds of guys miss. Johnson out across the 40-yard line. He just will not be tackled today.
I mean, different speed than everyone else.
Voorhees motions out wide now. Gronowski's first look wasn't there. Now he's going to run. He's got some room on the right side, and Gronowski stretches the football out across the line to gain. Out of bounds into Youngstown State territory. 2 quarterbacks in the game again. Mason takes the direct snap right up the middle. There goes Chase Mason. Easy into the end zone for number 7, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. This one from 48 yards.
And again, just blocked so well. No linebacker at all to be found. Jack's blocked it very well. He runs through untouched, though.
Yeah, how many times are you going to be able to take it up the middle like that and not have anybody get a finger on you? But that was the story. Just a casual Saturday afternoon stroll.
These two, he runs by them and then outruns them.
Dustman's extra point is up and good. So how about this? So far this season, empty backfield for Brungard. Looking to get it up over the top, and he lays it right into the hands of his receiver, Latrell Fordham, and Youngstown State moves the sticks. 17 carries, 47 yards total on the ground for Youngstown State, under 3 per tote. Brungard forced to his left, looking downfield for Tomczak, hauls it in inside the 5-yard line, had to fight. Back in favor of South Dakota State. Now they'll give it off. Up the middle goes Ethan Wright, drives forward, trying to get some help, but the big guys from South Dakota State pushed that thing backwards, and a Jackrabbit came out with the football. It's Colby. Fordham, the man in motion. Brungard looked that way, now wants to run, trying to outrun Durant, and he does. Sneaks inside the pylon. Touchdown, Youngstown State.
That's all effort. That's outside. He saw the defender was there, and then he's just like, I'm going to give it everything I have to beat you to that pylon, and then he does it. Watch him celebrate after. Oh, you can't see it after he's laying on the ground. The entire second quarter. So 29 more minutes and change. They were well over 200 minutes without a touchdown allowed, but in at tight end. Give it off to Voorhees. Tries to bounce it outside. Breaks one tackle, gets out to the 30-yard line, and that should do it for our first half here in Brookings. And lots to talk about for South Dakota State. They started in a huge way with a 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown from Angel. Push them into turnovers if they have to continue to do that.
Got to look at the two head coaches there. Doug Phillips on the left, Jimmy Rogers on the right. See what they have cooked up for this second half here. Tyshawn King waves for the fair catch. And Youngstown State will yard line. Brungard steps up, throws it up over the top. It's intercepted by Colby Herder, and he is brought down with a big hit there. We're going to get our second of the day right here. This one looks like it's going against SDSU.
Holding, defense, number 4. 10-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Can they move the sticks again? Brungard has been good in this situation. Throws it behind. He was looking for Tomczak. Tried to go back shoulder, Curtis, but it drifted a little close to the sideline. A really good position that way. Matthew Durant has been outstanding. Colby Herder had his own injury issues. He's been back the last few weeks. As Wilde on the post over the middle makes the catch with Castleberry, the corner. Available to you in December and maybe January, don't you?
For sure, yeah. I know you get in your head, oh, we got these big games coming up, but you're right. Longevity in playoffs is got to be the first concern.
Oh, that's 2 catches today from Voorhees. Motions wide left of the formation, and now Gradowski looking to throw down the middle. Graham Goring is there, he's got it. Touchdown, South Dakota State. That was a strike.
Yeah, and he does a tremendous job of throwing to a spot and letting Goring just go get it, run to the ball, and the defender never has a chance then to make a play. Look, he's able to have a rhythm throw. He rocks back, steps into it, and perfect.
And the Jacks pick up where they left off of the first half with a touchdown drive to start the second. That one went in
defense that year.
Brungard tucks it, takes off. He's into the open field now. Shakes another tackler and brought down in South Dakota State territory. It would have been a big pickup there of South Dakota State. Brungard to the edge. Tomczak dropped in a hurry, and there is Colby Humphrey again. Give it up the middle. Tyshawn King steps through a tackle. He's not going to get away through. Oh, he does get away from the second. I think that effort got him a first down.
Yeah, and one of the Jacks actually gave.
Like they were planning on getting a first down with that play call.
Here's a double pass.
Double pass. Yeah. Maybe a triple pass. They swing it far side. Brungard makes the catch, turns it upfield. First down and then some. Big hit there delivered by Colby Herder. But Brungard is down inside the 20. Up the middle to Ethan Wright. Steps out of a tackle. Wright trying to get his way to the end zone. Brought down by Durant, but Youngstown State at the 2-yard line of the Jackrabbits. Give it up the middle. There's Wright into the end zone. Touchdown, Youngstown State, although we do get a flag in from the backside of the end zone.
trying to set up a screen on the top side as an option too.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block.
Yeah.
Number 4, offense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
So that's Max Tomczak, the wide receiver from there. Limits the option certainly as Brungard. Pocket collapses, turns it upfield. And he's chased out of bounds by Adam Bach. Gets it back down inside the 10-yard line to about the 8. If they want to make it interesting down the stretch, give it off the middle. Here's King. Just a couple of yards there, and it'll be 3rd and goal.
You know, here's one thing, though, that's got to be a concern for coaches.
Especially here, 3rd and goal. Lots of pressure coming, and Brungard running for his life toward the end zone. Broke it up nicely. I think that's beat him again. He's made a couple of plays on the football in the end zone today.
That's last-minute dives and knocks this down.
I don't know if they were trying to set up a screen. The Jacks came uninhibited there.
Yeah.
And there was all kinds of bodies in the face of Brungard. That's a strike. Brungard with Ethan Wright to his left. Room there to run if he wants, and now he's going to be running for his life. Brungard. Eyes to the end zone, finds his target, but the ball is incomplete. Boy, I tell you what, Curtis, a couple of these throws on the run from Brungard have been absolutely outrageous. This one just looked like a flat-out 1st and 10 from their own 7-yard line. Leading 42-10. Here's Kirby Voorhees. He's into the open field. Kirby Voorhees been making all kinds of big plays lately. The redshirt freshman inside the 20. The football flies free, but it rolls out of bounds. And after the fumble, because he can't fumble it forward, 1st and 10 from there. Gradowski, Wilde, touchdown, South Dakota State.
This is a well-designed play, and really the only feedback here. And then they send Wilde just right up the middle, and the flow goes flying with the screen fake. And Wilde's just patient enough to give a nice window for Gradowski to hit him for the easy touchdown.
Extra point of the day. Out of the hold of John Bell, it's up and through, and the lead is 4. 3rd and 10 from the 35-yard line. And again, boy, Brungard's been running for his life today. Throws this one looking for the tight end.
But he's done it in so many different ways.
Mason will have the first down and then some into the open field again. There goes Chase Mason. Inside the 20, 10, tripped up at the 5. He was that close to a 3rd.
I mean, these big plays.
Yeah, he gets into that open space, and he can run with anybody out there.
Yeah, you know, Taryn Christian was a great runner at the quarterback spot, but when you see Chase run.
State 5-yard line. Mason tucks it now. He'll lean forward. Got a yard, maybe 2 on that play.
Up in a little bit and throw some balls with him.
So Mason drops it off. Leading forward for the touchdown. That's Marcus Preston. 3-yard score, and his first as a Jackrabbit. The former UND Fighting Hawk into the end zone late, and the Jacks are up above the 50-point mark.
Yeah, and it's a great catch because Mason kind of gives him an off.
And now Jack Stevens will get a run at an extra point. The young kicker boots it through, and it's 56-.
We're seeing with the Jackrabbits. At least that's what it's looked like so far up to this point in the season.
Give it off. Tyshawn King finds a bit of a hole up the middle, and he's into SDSU territory down to the 42-yard line. His best.
They'll start to grab, they'll pull,
Yep.
and be all over the receiver.
Brungard finds Tomczak, and boy, these guys are out here hitting right now, and Tomczak certainly feeling that one.
Drop downs, but it's rare.
Gilbert gets to the outside, inside the 20, and spun out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Tilford as Youngstown blank back into the game at quarterback now. Looking to throw, drops it over the middle to Gilbert, the running back, and he takes a shot, stays on his feet, Look at all the Jackrabbits around Gilbert right there. There was 8 players surrounding the ball carrier on that play. They're down the depth chart on this particular drive. Lastavka on to try the field goal. Be a 36-yarder. It's up and good with 3:08 to go. Youngstown State back on the board, but it's 56-13 now in terms of Pro Football Focus. John Bell looking to throw. Logan Agorski, the freshman, making a catch in his 2nd straight game, and that'll be a first down. Opportunity, Max Pelham, junior out of Ankeny, Iowa. Good high kick. No chance at a return here. And Youngstown State muffed it. They ran into their own player, and South Dakota State is on the football, and they're going to get it back.
Yeah, it is going to be theirs. It was his own guy that runs into him.
And you can't advance the muffed punt. But, I mean, boy, I tell you, I don't know what the outside guy was seeing there. He ran square into the returner, who's not, obviously he's looking at the football, had no idea that guy was coming.
And one of the things that creates this is the punt is so high and so far that the timing is thrown off, even for the guy trying to block.
The ruling on the field was the ball was muffed by the receiving team and recovered by the kicking team. It's first down, South Dakota State.
So Cyrus Trow was back. Begeman, who is left out of the shotgun formation. Bell looking to throw over the middle. Touchdown, Davin Stoffel.
It's a nice route and a great throw. A really good window for him to throw to. Does a great job of leading him and not letting the defender have a chance to make the play here.
So John Bell, 14-yard strike from John Bell. And now Stevens on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it is 63-13.
If you can't tackle, you're going to get killed. But if you tackle, you're always going to be in the game.
Carry that time goes to Harris. And that should do it here in Brookings. A dominating day from start to finish at this 110th Hobo Day football game. All South Dakota State. Jimmy Rogers and the Jackrabbits improved to 5-1 on the year, 2-0 in the Missouri Valley Football Conference,
This is the end of the game.
with a 63-13 win over Youngstown State.